It's
That's my
live.
head
We're live.
of
Ike
that.
Diaz. We got Dirt Red Gaming in the house tonight. We're gonna celebrate his milestone. He hit 1,000 hugs on the microphone tonight.
Hold
So
on a
we're trying to
second.
get his mic situated. That way
Hold on a second.
we can figure out what's going on. So we got to figure out the Hangouts on air is live. Hangouts on air is going away August 1st for quick streaming. Try youtube.com/webcam. So I have to look into that. The good thing is that I'm looking into trying to figure out um, how to set up the what you call it, guys. So real quick, while we're waiting on Dirt Red, hey Rick, yeah, thanks for stopping by, man. Give me a thumbs up, Rick, if you can hear me correctly, because we're trying to get Dirt Red. We're doing his celebration tonight. Plus, we're going to talk a little bit about the flat Earth, the FE model. It's gonna be a good thing. It's good to see you, Rick. I haven't seen you for a couple broadcasts. I was gonna reach out to you, but man, I've been so busy. It's been crazy. So let me say so. Hello to Rick because he just jumped in. My
Okay.
Nina's here. Hello to my Nina. Dirt Red Gaming setting up his microphone. Microphone check 1 2 1 2. You're live at IKEDIAZ.
Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me?
You'll get it, man. Don't just be patient, man. No stress.
Man.
No stress. I got a song called No Stress. Kira, thank you for being here. You're awesome.
I'm
Lolita,
stressing.
thank you for being here. I got your message last night at like 1 in the morning. I don't know what that was about, but just me. Thanks. You're listening?
You know you can get yourself lava.
Make sure that you check if you see anything funky, jump in and help us out and get it erased.
Yeah.
I've seen that
mic. And I can show you where it is.
The streaming just slow down, hopefully. Oh, there it goes. Just Me, shout out to Just Me. Charlie Singh. Let me see who else is here. Game Face. Hey, Game Face, what's going on, man? Long. Every time I see Long here, and he's in the FE movement too. But he has the craziest name. I wonder, are you Asian? If you don't mind me asking, I shouldn't be saying that on the air. Hey, Steve, what's going on, Steve? I knew you'd be here. I hope I say your name like Kathy. I don't know if it's Kathy or Kat. Dear, I know you're always here. You said hi to Dirt Red and Ike. So hi to you, Beth.
Okay, hold up.
You're gonna be cool tonight, right, Beth? You and Amber and Gina, right? Team FE's here. They're always representing. Beth.
Follow me.
Oh. Trent, what's up, man? Ike Doggy. I know Dirt Red came on earlier and he was like, Ike Doggy. Ike Doggy's in the house.
Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me?
Gina Fowler.
Can't hear me.
If I could just keep them from cat fighting each other.
Oh, man.
So she says she promised she will be chill. Okay, Beth, did you hear that? And Amber, you made barbecue ribs. Am I still gonna come over after? If my son's home, we'll go by and get a plate if he gets home. He's on here, right? Did you hear that? She got ribs tonight, dude. Susan, what's going on? Thank you for stopping by, Dirt Red Gaming. I know he's working on it. We're trying to get him in the house live with us. He'll be here in just a second. And then Rick, our buddy Rick and my Nina. It's great to see you, Rick. It really is. It really is to see you back live with us, kicking it live. We're celebrating tonight. Dirt Red Gaming hit his milestone. So I know we talked about it, Rick, while we're waiting on Dirt Red to get the mic on. He's here. Dirt Red said he's here with us. We're just trying to figure out the mic situation because I have his mic on, so he should be good. I just don't know why. Maybe you have to unplug your mic over there and then turn it back in. But here's another thing, Dirt Red Gaming. On my desktop in the lower right hand corner, it looks like you may be using an interface or a USB. You can actually switch to the computer. Hey, it's me. It's me. It's my life, Didi. Didi, how you doing?
Mm, I'm trying, and I can't figure this out for the life of me. It's making me a little mad though.
Why you gonna mute us?
You're going for another 1K? Is that what you said, Didi? We'll get you on there tonight's Dirt. We're celebrating with Dirt Red Gaming. He finally made it. He got his first 1,000 hugs. You need 200 more. So everybody, make sure you go by. I know a lot of people are here. I think a lot of them are have sent hugs. But anybody who hasn't been to Didi's page, make sure you go by and send some hugs. Hey Rick, did you get to check out those experiments by Lucas? Man, he got some really good experiments. Man, I'm really I got to get on the ball with my experiments, man. I have 5 done that I videotaped, but I got to get on the ball with my experiments, man, because Lucas P done he got some really good ones out there. I watched a bunch of his videos, man, and I was pretty impressed with what he's doing with those. Let me see. Let me see if they're reds. See what the deal is, man. Okay, so I know he's working on. We're celebrating Dirt Red Gaming's 1,000, his milestone of 1,000. We got to get DD over some more. Yeah, Rick, he has some really good experiments, man. He got some other ones, the laser test experiment,
Can you hear me?
and
Can, can you
I
hear me?
know we've seen a bunch of laser test experiments, but where he lives, he has a really big lake, and I think it's gonna be really cool. Yeah, Didi, you correct. Everybody, make sure everybody switches up information. Send legit comments, legit hugs. Smash the like button when you
Can
go
you
by
hear
their
me? Can you hear me?
page. No, I can't hear you yet. Dirt Red.
Gonna stay right here.
Dang. I don't know.
Are you using a micro? Are you using an interface, or are you just connected straight to your microphone through USB? Oh shoot! What's this? Hey Cap, what's going on?
How come there's a chest on
Uh,
Ike Diaz live. The Cap is in the house right now. Just USB. Did you try to unplug it and then plug it back in? Oh, you did see them, Rick.
Don't take them.
Okay, sorry. How about the red? Make sure everybody goes by and supports everybody because this is we're doing this because I do the FE movement, guys, and that's my main thing. But I do this also so that everybody can support each other and grows with each other. You know what I mean? Because we're all growing together. Like I'm a new channel. You know what I mean? Dirt Red. This is his new channel. Didi, I think you've been around for a while though, right? Because you got a lot of videos up. So Didi's been rocking it down. Shout out to More Eats. I know she's live right now.
Look where mine is. I may actually forget, but I may not.
What I was saying was completely unconnect your microphone and use your desk. That's what sometimes I have to when I go on other people's lives. I have to disconnect my interface and I have to use the speaker. The speakers. If I could speak correctly, man, I'd probably be okay here.
I guess this speaker mic.
If I could speak correctly. So what I'm saying is go by and I mean, go to the where you could change from your USB back to your computer, and then see what happens right there. See if it helps out. See if it helps you. See if it helps get the mic rolling. I'm saying, don't use the mic at all. use the computer mic and see if that works. Because when I go on when I go on other lives, I have to disconnect my interface and I have to use the computer live.
I see.
Hey,
Where did I see
Quick Flash,
that
look.
at?
You wanna see where my secret chest is?
Settings instead of using.
Yeah, I changed it.
Well, hey, Rick, while we're waiting on him, what did you think of the boat experiment that he did? It was only like a minute and 30 seconds long or something. Did you get to see that one?
Can you hear me, Ike?
I'm not even gonna tell you. It's not.
Dirt Red, what's up, man?
Can you hear me?
IKEDIAZ live, we're partying, we're kicking it.
Oh man, can you hear me? No.
Okay, so he's working on that, guys. Give me a second. IKEDIAZ live. Make sure that if you're in the chat, communicate with each other. I want to make a real quick.
Actually, don't. I don't think.
Dirt Red, keep working on it because I'm gonna mute my mic
these
just for a
two
second
little
while I
holes right there.
do some rearranging real
It
quick.
would
So
be good, but
maybe on my end, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch to my
But there's a
computer
thing when you break under it, it
speaker
goes
and see if that pops you on.
Okay.
Because maybe it is my end. I don't know. But everybody I brought on, I use my interface. All the guests that I've had, I've used my interface, so I've never run into this problem before. So.
It's on the first floor.
Can you hear me?
It's on this floor.
Oh, you're gonna hang up and then try to rejoin? Okay. I'm gonna put this on pause for a second, but just keep talking because, like I said, I'm just gonna take care of something real quick,
Okay.
and then I'll be right back. Let's not lose anybody. Everybody stay in the chat with us because we're gonna party. You know, Dirt Red's gonna talk about his experience growing his channel, and then also we're gonna talk about HD. And then I know you guys have heard about gold and silver going up right now, so it's real important. You know what I'm saying? So, and then one of the
It's not down there. You give up. Just tell me.
Yes, you hear him. Hey, Francis, how you doing?
It's
Dirt
horrible.
Red. Rick said he hears you,
He hears me?
but I should be able to hear you. Why am I not hearing you?
Okay.
Let me see. Hold on. Maybe I'm on the thing.
I don't know.
The right one.
This is my house. You can't.
Yes, you hear him. Hey, Francis, how you doing? Dirt Red. Rick said he hears you.
He hears me?
But I should be able to see. Why am I not? I can hear you now, dude.
Okay.
Hold on. Maybe I'm on the right one.
I'm not too sure. I might have switched a few things.
Dirt Red. Rick said he hears you.
Hears me?
But I should be able to see. Why am I not? I can hear you now, dude. Hold on. I can hear you, dude, but it's like I had to switch.
A lot of feedback, yeah.
Not too sure. I might have
Yeah, turn your backup mic down.
Yeah, hold on a second. Hold on. I must, because what it is a switch to a different microphone, and this microphone is a little loud.
All right, could you hear me right now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Why is that on still? Why is that playing still?
No, I just need to switch my
I only have one because that was the Enderman that
and that's
I
my
killed.
son in the background.
Oh, okay. Hey, Francis, how you doing? It's good to see you live with us. It's awesome. It's awesome. I have no clue. My interface. So hopefully we're coming out clear.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Because
let me see. I got to work on my microphone. I got to work on the gain and everything on it. It's an old microphone. I've been using it for a while.
I just saw that microphone at Best Buy for $100, dude. Like about a month ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've actually had it for I want to say, I don't know, 5 years, give or take. It's probably a little longer than that. Because I used to do music, like I told you before.
I added cookies. I only have 3 cookies.
But
I'll treat anybody.
Yeah. I appreciate everybody stopping by. If you guys can hear me now.
I think everybody can hear you now. It's just that
yeah, you could have some of my red
I'm gonna be because we're off. I'm not using my interface now for some reason.
I see.
The way we tuned in, I think
it's in my secret
on
source.
your end, not on my end.
Big Papa.
Yeah, I think that's what happened because I ended up sending. I sent it back to you. I sent the invite back to you just because it wasn't working. I'm not too sure. Maybe I messed something up trying to get it all started. You see, we had troubles in the beginning, anyways. But maybe we can switch it back if you want to try to switch it back.
I'm pretty much
Yeah, well, let me see because my window's still open. Like, hold on, like.
Oh dang.
I don't know. This is weird. This is really weird.
No, I don't know. I've never used it before, so I'm not too sure. And I'm camera shy, so I don't know. I try to be on camera sometimes, but
Redstone. Really though, you're right. But really, what does this do? Is it just to protect anything?
I don't know. If you want to continue, we can continue.
Yeah. I want to make sure that. Well, let me try to share the screen real quick and see if I'm running it or if you're running it, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, definitely.
What happened was we might have switched, but hello again, friends.
Everybody stop messing with the piston.
Let me try to share
like that, and then this will be like that, and then when you shut it, and then when you open it.
If I'm running it on my end, it should let me share it. You know what I mean? Like I'm just it's weird without my headphones on because it's like kind of loud. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. Definitely.
And then my son he just walked in the door. Okay. So let me see. Let me try to share this real quick.
Let me through.
Because if I'm running it on my end, then I should be the only one that could share this. But if you're running it, then
probably.
No, I can see that.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. If anybody in the chat, could you guys see the screen share I just did?
I don't know if it. Hold on, because I'm watching it too. Just to see.
I can see it in the corner here, but nah.
No.
I'm not running it on my end, dude.
No. Yeah, you must not be. It's just weird.
Yeah, go ahead and hang up, and then I'll send the link out to you one more time.
Okay, definitely.
We'll get it figured out.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, because this is because I have to turn this whenever I'm running on somebody else.
I'll trade you 45 pieces of wheat for 15 pieces of iron.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's try to.
I'll trade you 15 pieces of iron for 45 pieces of wheat.
All right, guys, just give us a second. I was trying to present and I was trying to get this out to everybody, but it's for some reason it flipped the screen on us. It flipped the switch. Oh, now it's starting to present. Craziness, the craziness that we go through so we could do these lives with you guys, so we could party with you guys. We came here to party. It's a party. I want to talk the FE movement. I want to talk gold and silver. No, a lot of people were talking gold and silver right now. That's why I brought the conversation up. A lot of people are they're saying gold could go up really high. So let's see what happens. All right, so if you can hear me, I just sent it to you one more time, dude. I'm gonna try to send it again. Yeah, I just sent it to you twice. Let me know what happens. Oh, you're not even on the screen with me no more. We'll get it, guys. We'll get it. Rick says he sees you, Dirt Red Gaming. That was crazy how it switched off. I wonder if there's going to be an interrupt in the video, like on my end. Let me go switch around real quick and see what I could find here. I hope I don't get copyright striked over that. See, yeah, Dirt Red, it did make you go live. Wait, no, that says my page. I was like, hold on, it did make him go live. That's crazy. This is a trip, man. I'm like over here, like, what the heck is going on with this? Shoot, I better stop. Oh yeah, I'm not screen sharing, so I'm not worried about it right now. And then, guys, I was supposed to get the new box. That's what I was waiting on. That's what was taking us so long because they're supposed to send out the new box today. So they said it would be here by Thursday. And today is Thursday, so I expected to have that new box, and that's another reason why my internet's been kind of running kind of slow. So I've been having a few problems with that, but I'm trying to get it built up that way I don't have any problems. Shout out to Coffee House. Hopefully he stops by and joins in with us. I think he'll be on with me Monday. I'm gonna see if he'll be on Monday with me because we still got to talk about the Flint, Michigan water crisis, guys. Because he lives down there, he's going through it. So it's like pretty deep with their situation. Yeah, it's over here with me, but I don't know how you were running it on your end.
I don't. Yeah.
Here in the middle of that,
I know it sounds weird.
Can you hear me now?
the video call is still on us. You know what I'm saying?
I know it keeps it switches back and forth from between us.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me try to pop this on real quick again. Let's see if I. All right, you should be able to hear me now.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can definitely hear you.
It's gonna be really hard, especially for Minecraft.
Let me try to present.
Have to do them.
Let me try to present real quick, and then if I can present, then we should be okay. If I can't present, then I think it's running on your end. You know what I mean?
It's hard.
Yeah.
Again.
Well, as I'm looking at it, it's flashing in between the both of us.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's supposed to flip back and forth by every time I heard our voice. You know what I mean?
Oh, I see. So whoever's talking.
Yeah, who's ever talking, it's supposed to be on them.
Okay, for sure.
So hopefully this works, and no. Let me go over to. It's not working. I'm screen sharing. Oh no, there it is working. It's working now.
Yeah, it's working.
Did you try to screen share, or was it just me?
No, it was you.
Okay, cool, dude. Cool. So I'm gonna stop that for right now, and then we'll chop it up for a second, and then let me go over to your page real quick to make sure it didn't open a new. Because what I'm worried about is that it's gonna open a new window in your name, on your account.
Okay.
I haven't seen that happen, but I just want to make sure. This is crazy because I do these live streams with a lot of people, and I've never had this problem. The only thing
it's a first time for everything.
Yeah. Techie Bug, hey, how you doing? How you doing today?
Hey, how y'all doing? I'm a little shy. It's my first time being live, like really live with people watching.
Yeah, it's my life, DD. She wants us to give her another shout out to. If you're new, stop by DD's channel, show her some love, give her some hugs. You know what I mean? We're doing a Dirt Red Gaming page. I'm gonna screen share real quick Dirt Red Gaming page, and then we'll talk a little bit about it after, because he hit his milestone. He worked really hard, and it's cool. It's cool. Like I said, I get all happy when our teammates make it. You know what I'm saying? We're on the same football team, man. I'm trying to get KBLP LLC. Okay, I got your screen pulled up. I'm not gonna click on any of your videos because I don't want to get copyright strikes later because I know you're gonna get monetized soon.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
So this is Dirt Red Gaming. 1,001 hugs. Congratulations to Dirt Red Gaming. He's really worked hard, and he's really put it together, and he keeps getting better at what he's doing. So congratulations, this is his party. So let's party. Give him a congratulations if you're in the chat. Stopping in traffic with my Rasta hat. Hello,
Hey, what's up? What's up, Rasta Hat? Hey, Rick, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Francis, how y'all doing? Never actually get to say hi to y'all. I just say hi to y'all in the chat.
Yeah, we got Dirt Red Gaming on live with us tonight. We're going live.
Yeah. We're gonna sit here and chop it up for a little bit, like Ike says.
We're gonna chop it up, man. We're gonna chop it up go big time with this.
You
know. So Dirt Red Gaming, he has a gaming channel that he's. When we first met, I think he only had like 300 to 500.
He bought so much for clean green.
Or would you have more than that?
Nah, it was about 300 subs, and it took me a while to actually get to where I was at, man. And when I first started off, I didn't think that I'd actually get higher than 300 subs. And when I first started, I actually started off doing music, and that's really how I started. But doing gaming. Go ahead.
No, I remember you telling me about the music stuff. You know, like we've been talking about that.
Yeah, because that's what I started off doing. But then I ended up doing gaming stuff because I thought it would be cool. But honestly, I started doing it because of my son and him being involved in online gaming and the way that online gaming is going towards. It made me want to get involved with and make sure I, see everything.
Man, that's cool that you do that for him, man. And I'm looking at this right now. It says you're not subscribed to me, but I know you get my messages, so I'm like, what the heck?
Nah, I got you featured on my page. You're right there. You're right there in the right corner.
I know, but it says subscribe. I'm like, maybe
it's near the village where what's it called?
I don't know. I don't think YouTube likes me very much.
They're gonna learn to like you because you're gonna be monetized. So, like I said, I've never seen a gaming channel not get monetized, and I don't know how that works because, like I said, they're all copyrighted. Dude. You know what I mean?
Well, and somebody else asked me that same question. They're like, "Wouldn't you get a copyright strike for that?" Because you're like showing Fortnite, for example. And no, I wouldn't. And this is why, because really this is free promotion for them.
Yeah, I remember talking about that.
Yeah. So Fortnite, it really, and Fortnite is their own entity by themselves, so it doesn't even matter. But just by me promoting Fortnite, they're not gonna stop that. That's more money for them in their pocket. In reality, the only thing that I could see me getting in trouble for is maybe images. You know what I mean? Like the Mario or anything like that. But once again, the same thing. They wouldn't never do anything like that because that's just free publicity.
I'm gonna pop off of it just for a little bit. I'll pop back on there. I don't want us to be on there too long. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, definitely.
I'll get on here with you right now, and then we could. Oh, now I can hear it in my. It's working now. Now I can hear it in my headphones, dude. I was having a hard time, because I can't hear it. Go ahead and say something.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Oh yeah. See.
Okay.
I was having a problem, like I couldn't hear you because of the headphones, but.
Yeah. Rick says that's YouTube for you.
I know.
Definitely.
Ike Diaz live. We're live with Dirt Red Gaming, celebrating his milestone. Shout out to DD. Shout out to Rick. Shout out to stopping traffic in my Rasta hat. Shout out to Amber. Shout out to Gina. Shout out to I'm forgetting names right now. Oh,
a lot of people.
Francis. When Francis gets going and she starts telling us her stories, we're in there for a minute, huh?
Yeah.
We got a lot of people in the chat tonight. There was like 15 people waiting and we couldn't get it going.
Yeah.
So hopefully they'll come back. Hopefully they'll come back and kick it with us, man.
I definitely apologize for that, you guys. I definitely apologize.
We got 9 though now, but this is our first time that me and Dirt Red is going on live together. So it's pretty exciting. It's pretty fun. My house looks my office looks a little messy right now. I apologize, guys. I let it mirror in the background so I know it's working while I'm on the air. So I let it mirror so that I know if it messes up, you know what I mean, that I could fix it or something, like, you know what I'm saying? It helps out a little bit, you know what I mean? So, but I did see that microphone. We went and looked at some microphones and some headphones.
Yeah, I actually got this really cheap years ago. It was a deal at Guitar Center, and I went in there and I asked the guy, "What's the best microphone for recording?" Because I actually wanted to do voiceovers for cartoons and things like that. So I started looking for like, what's the best microphone? And I ended up finding this one. And this microphone actually was really cheap. It came with a deal, a program, studio program. And then I was like, well, for their cartoons, I'll just start doing music. So then I started doing music, and I really liked music. So I really liked everything about it. And I started doing my own beats. I downloaded what's it called, Fruity Loops.
Mm-hmm.
Fruity Loops. That's a pretty cool program. But I ended up downloading that, and from there, just my love for music went nuts. I ended up doing
Did you have the just beats Fruity Loops, or did you have the recording program too?
Well, I had the
both back in the 90s.
Yeah. No, I had both the programs, both the Fruity Loops programs. Didn't do really good with beats. I'm not good at making beats at all, but I just ended up going on YouTube, finding some beats and doing little rap things on the side. But it never really took off too much because not a lot of people knew who I was, and plus I was doing other things. But yeah, no, I got this thing for a deal. It lasts me years too. So if you guys buy one, you know that thing will last you for years.
I was gonna buy one, but I have an MXL 991 condenser mic.
Okay.
And I love that thing. You know what I mean? I had it for years. Plus, it came with Cubase back in the days.
Yeah. Okay.
I started using Cubase. I have a real studio, dude, like a real recording studio.
Yeah.
But I still have these programs because I'm trying to stay up to date and learn with these new programs. You know what I mean? Like nobody raps on beat no more, dude. Nobody. You know what I mean? No. I was one of the creators on that. You know what I'm saying? I was always off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, but that's it. That's the style now. That's the craze. All these kids
now, but I had that. Everybody used to make fun of me because I rapped off beat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's cool to rap off beat now. Most of these rappers really don't even have talent, but that's a whole nother subject. That's a
whole nother. We're supposed to be talking about the celebration for Dirt Red Game, but we kind of do like a little bit of an interview too / celebration.
Yeah, at the same time.
We're going to talk about the HD, and then also the a little bit of the gold, silver. I'm just going to throw that in real quick. I don't know how long you got tonight to be on the air. I'm trying to do a podcast. I'm trying to do a live a day because Hangouts is going to go away August 1st. So I don't know what they're going to do to replace it. But I'm going to try to do a live a day till Monday. So I'm going to try not to miss a day. You know what I mean? Sometimes, but I get so busy that I'm not always available to do these. You know what I mean? Look at this week. I was only able to do two lives in 4 days, And they both did pretty good. Did you see the numbers on them? Like even the one today?
Oh, yeah.
All right, Rick said he'll be right back. He'll be here when we start talking to FE Moon. I try to talk to FE on everything. You know I do, man.
Yeah, no, that's okay, man. That's what you do. That's exactly what you do.
Yeah. So it's cool, man. So I know Dirt Red's bringing me out to Florida so I can rock the mic for him out there.
Yeah, no, definitely, man. You're gonna have to come on down. Not during hurricane season though. You're gonna have to wait.
But I'll make you some money, man. You book a show for me, I'll make you some money. Plus, I got connections already down there. I got family, I got artists I work with down there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I still be rapping here and there. I do a little thing, here and there.
But I do mostly MCing now, and I do like a comedic set, like a 7 to 10 minute set. Plus, I MC most of the night. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
So I've done so many shows, I don't have to do all that rapping stuff no more. You know what I mean?
Nah, see, I still find it fun. It's mostly out of fun, and it's mostly about wordplay for me, anyway.
So you're saying you have a passion for it. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah, no, man. That's really what I would like to do. Like I started off doing the gaming thing because it helps me get people watching, you know. And then from there, I figured, well, once I get a little platform, then I'll be able to show people that I actually got skill and I can actually rap, and I can do things. You know, I can build computers. You know, I do all kinds of things.
You're a multitasker.
Yeah, I do all kinds of things, you know. So it's just I start off with the gaming because it's simple, it's easy, you know, and a lot of people gravitate towards that because it's a large community. Which I do love gaming. Don't get me wrong. What person don't love gaming? But
Exactly.
I do love gaming, so I did gravitate towards that. But what my all-time passion was to do music and entertain people. That's always what I wanted to do.
I mean, you're still young, man. You're still young. You got a lot of time ahead of you, man, to keep doing it. You know what I mean? Like, you still have a lot of like me. I'm 40 years old now. It's like,
but that's not old though. You say that like it's old, but it's not old.
I already told you about the record. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
the LP. You know what I mean? And then the book. You know, the documentary. You know what I mean? Because I'm one of the first artists out of Colorado to actually go platinum, and I'm broke. I'm not rich. You know what I'm saying? But
but see, that's the trueness behind the game. You know what I mean? Like some people don't understand.
Really don't know it. People really don't do that. They just thought they could just look it up, and they could look at my ass cap, and they could look at the they could see that I sold over 1 million copies, and they're sitting there wondering,
what happened?
You don't have no property. You don't have it. You don't have that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, life happened, man. That's the difference. That's
definitely, man. So Direct Gaming, he's building up the gaming channel, and we've been supporting each other. He's been in all my lives. He's a moderator.
Yes,
you know what I mean? And I try to make it to as much as his, but I'm gone all day, and he does his during the daytime a lot.
I do mine during the day. I try to do mine on Mondays and Fridays. We have the Fortnite thing, but my streams sometimes be laggy, and I'm dealing with let's just say some lower grade equipment, but we're making it work, man. We're making it work the best way we can.
Hey, I don't got the best equipment. You can tell by my camera, dude. That's my camera, dude, but I be rocking and rolling, dude.
I know, I see you. And it really, and see, YouTube talks about that all the time. And that's one thing that I'm finding about YouTube that's very, very, very different is that it doesn't matter what camera you have. It really doesn't matter what you're shooting from. I mean, you could be shooting from your iPhone, and there's so many tools and things out there for you to use. And it makes it real easy for somebody to learn, you know what I mean? Or learn from, you know, it's a real experience. I've learned a lot just getting up to 1,000 subscribers. You learn a lot about your followers and the people that actually follow you, you know, because there's some people who claim that they're for you and then they end up that they're not, you know, and it's real disappointing, you know, because it's you want to, and I'm a real naive person, man. I'm for everybody. You know, I'm for everybody until they show me different. And it was unfortunate because it was like one kid that I really thought he was a cool kid. And he ended up joining one of my streams one day and just being real toxic. And he was just like saying how I don't understand how you're growing so fast and how are you doing what you're doing. He has his own YouTube channel, and I wish the best for him, but I just don't understand why people wouldn't want better and try to learn from somebody's experience versus try to bash them for their greatness. Like I don't know how else to put it, you know. I mean, some people do things that are different, and I even like talk to other YouTubers and I'll leave comments and things like that, and I'll say, hey, have you guys checked out like TubeBuddy? Have you guys ever checked out things like that'll help you, you know, vidIQ that some of the other bigger YouTubers talk about, but it definitely helps out when it comes to keywords and trying to get your videos noticed, because you can't just post a video and think that 100 people are going to flock to it and watch it. It doesn't work like that.
Actually, it has worked like that for me, dude.
Yeah. I've never I've never had it happen. It didn't happen to me like that. And it was like, well, some of my videos that I would put out, some of them, yes, they got a little bit better response than others, but most of my videos were off of the keywords, and I would do the research first and see what was actually more popular, and then I would actually name that my thumbnail.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I'm going over those keywords, but it's like it takes forever sometimes to get the right keywords.
It
So
does.
I'm just like I've already done so many like vlogs. It's like I'll just whatever the like I have like tonight I was just like congratulations to Dirt Red Gaming. It was just easy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
look up keywords to see if it was gonna help me. I already know this is gonna do pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Anytime I do a live with somebody, it
Yeah.
always does pretty good.
Yeah.
So I'm not worried about that part of it. And then the way the channel's been growing. Oh, cool. Rick's back with us. Hey, Rick, if you have any questions for either one of us, let me know, man. You got both of us tonight live, so you can hit us both up. And Rick's been real supportive, man. I'm really happy we got Rick that's been helping us out, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know if he's been able to come over to your channel a lot, but he's been with the over here with the Ike Diaz live, man, and he's really been helping a lot.
Yeah, and if you haven't, that's okay, man. It's it's not for everybody. Gaming's not for everybody. And like I said, as I'm doing this, I'm fully understanding that. It's like you get a lot of people who are willing to support you, but they won't watch, and that's okay. It's not for everybody, and that's what I'm trying to be more talkative, you know what I mean, and more into my videos so that people feel that passion and feel that like he definitely does care about his content, and he definitely does care because I put a lot of work into my videos.
Yeah.
And some of those videos only come out to 3 minutes, or some of those videos come out to 10 minutes, 15 minutes, but I'll actually film that stuff for like an hour, or it'll take me 2-3 hours just for editing something, and then just for it to have 30 hits or 30 views, it does it put a damper on you. It makes you feel bad because the competition that I'm going up against is real. It's real huge, so it makes it real
We're
hard.
back up to 12. We only need 3 more, and we'll be back up to 15, man. We were at 15, but we just couldn't get it going right, man.
Yeah, no, definitely. They want to hear the conversation. They want to hear the conversation.
It's great that you do this gaming thing, and I like that you bring along your son, right? Your son.
Yeah, definitely. We made a YouTube channel together. His is actually still in the works because I've been so busy with my own. But we're doing one together. He likes Minecraft, which is another game. He also plays Fortnite. He's actually way better than me at the game. But we actually started it together, and he has a few videos on my channel now. But we're working on it together. We want to do this whole thing together.
And Rick said he has been by your page.
Oh, and I appreciate that, Rick. I really do.
What I was telling you about the other day, where I was thinking, because if I log in with my desktop and I log in on my phone, I'm thinking that it gives 2 viewers, right? It actually doesn't work like that, dude. I was like all excited thinking, yeah, I'm gonna get an extra viewer. It doesn't work like that.
No.
The only thing it's good for is that if you are chatting, like if you are in a conversation, it's better to log into your phone and watch the computer. You know what I mean? So that you have 2 options when you're typing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. That's what I do. That's exactly what I do.
Yeah, but I was all for a minute there. I was thinking, hey, it's gonna give me an extra viewer. It don't give an extra viewer.
No,
it doesn't do that. But hey, that's something I learned. You know what I mean? Like I always, and I know you heard me say this like on multiple podcasts, is that like I tell my kids, you always learn something new every day, dude. You always learn something new. When my son was little, he was more into like of course Madden. You know what I mean? The basketball games.
Yeah.
He's into some. I think he's into the games that you guys are into now. You know what I mean? He just came back in the door right now. When we first started, he had just got here. But you know, because he's into Nando Commando. I always forget what it's called. Nando Commando, the shooter game.
Yeah.
It was called Nando Commando when I was a kid on Atari, but it's called the one everybody plays. I know
Commando.
No, everybody plays it, dude. It's like the main game, dude, out there, dude. What's the main one shooter game or whatever that everybody gets online and plays together with?
Hold on a second. I know what you're talking
There's
about.
all kinds of them. They released all kinds of them already. We used to go to the midnight releases and stuff to pick it up.
Modern Warfare. Are you talking about Modern Warfare?
Yeah, Modern Warfare. I think that's what it is. Yeah. Is there another?
Well, it's it's called COD, Call of Duty.
Yeah, Call of Duty. Call of Duty.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, it was called Nando. It really was called Nando Commando on Atari, dude. That's what the name of the game was.
I play a whole lot of Atari games.
I don't play around. I'm old school, man.
Yeah, no, I don't play a whole lot of Atari games.
Shoot, we still have. I've always wanted to get like the rich kids had like Atari 5600, Atari 9600. I can never afford that. I've gotten them since then, since I was little, but I've never had the complete set. You know what I mean? Yeah. All it was, I guess, the games were a little more advanced, a little more high tech. You know what I mean? Than the 2600. You know. And then I graduated to the Nintendo and Sega. You know what I mean? And that was kind of my end of my video game career. Like I said, I think that it just missed my age group because, like, my cousins that are like just a year younger than me, they're in the game. They're in the gaming world, and I'm not. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. And
everybody my age or older is pretty much not in the gaming world. I have a couple family members, friends that are still in the gaming world, but I don't understand why. I don't get it. It doesn't click into me. You know what I mean? Because they're older. I got my cousin, he's like 47 years old or something. He's like 5 years older than me, 6 years older than me, and he's all about gaming, the games we just mentioned. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. It's the escape. Is really what it is. It's the escape from reality, at least for a little bit. You know.
Oh, here's the other thing is I know we talked about the 10-minute videos, and I've known this. But when you're trying to build up your hours, which I've already blown past, I'm over 1 million minutes or some crazy oddball stuff. You know what I mean? But so in the beginning, I was doing like 3-4 hour videos, so I needed it when you're building it up. But once you're already established and you got it, you really only need to make 5-10 minute videos, on YouTube. But but my whole thing is like, and I said it earlier today, I said I just like to talk with everybody. I get on here and I'll talk for 3 hours because everybody will stop by, you know what I mean? So you'll pop in, me and you will have a conversation, and Flat Earth Kid will be here, Rick will be here, you know what I mean? We got a lot of people that stop by now. You know what I mean? Dee Dee stops by, Francis stops by. Like I said, Francis, the last time she was here, she gave us all kinds of information.
Yeah.
I was kind of shocked because she only usually comes by and says, "Hi, how you guys doing?" and then she leaves. So I was like, "Whoa, that's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy."
Well,
so
you're getting a lot more fame now, man. You're getting a lot more fame. You're getting a lot more people to sit in the chat, and that's what's good. And say there's 7 people in the chat, at least on mine.
My phone says 11.
See, mine been saying 7 for the last few minutes. I probably need to refresh.
Yeah, my phone says 11, and my phone stays up to date. Rick said he had Intellivision, man.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's what
I've never gotten the actual system. I want to get the system. My son still has video games of the Intellivision, but we never had the system. I remember when Commodore 64 came out, and I was in school, and they used to have Commodore 64s in the computer lab. And they didn't really let us go in there. I don't know. We were always in the back class or something. But it was like, see, that's why I've never been really good at computers, man. So, to be honest with you, because every time they'd be like, "We're gonna take you to computer class."
Yeah.
Then they say, "Well, here's how you turn it on. Then here's how you turn it off. Class is over." I'm like, oh man! And now all the kids, after all they learn is how to use the computer from day one. They walk in.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, they're trained now. The kids are trained now. It's without a doubt, it's shocking actually how kids are so quick to learn when it comes to computers, telephones, things. Well, technology is kind of forced down their throat once they're born, but
Oh yeah,
it's,
just like
it,
the helio enthusiast, man. Just like
yeah,
that model comes right from childbirth, man.
yeah, no, definitely.
Rick says he got 11. Rick said he got 11 in his chat.
Oh my gosh. Oh, he has 11 too. I don't know. Mine must just needs to be refreshed. Maybe I just need to
We're
come back.
building up, man. I was all happy at 15. I was like, let's go, Dirt Red. Let's go, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's okay. It's good. It's good. That's
yeah, it's cool. It's a lot. I think it's still a lot of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I'm glad to see so many people in the chat. That's what's good.
Yeah. So I've been helping what's her name get her hours. Wingate. I don't know if you've been by her page. Wingate. Is her last name Avante?
Yeah. I was just gonna say. I said it the other day. She's always live. Like she's definitely trying to hit her hours. She's always live.
Working really hard, dude, and I really support her. When I first started helping her, dude.
Yeah.
She would really only have like one person in the chat, maybe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then I'd be like the other person.
Yeah.
Now I was by her chat today and she had like 10, 15 people, dude. You know what I mean? She don't need my help no more.
No, and that's how quick it happens. That's how it happened for me. And there's days that I'll go live and I'll have like 3 people. But the longer that I stay on, I notice that more people will show up. And I'll even get people out of the blue. And I've had people bash me before. I've had people, do their computer thing where they sit behind the keyboard and they just want to hate on you. But it's really cool though. It's really cool how fast that your channel can go from having only one person. And I remember my actual first subscriber that subscribed to my channel, and I actually played games with the kid for a while, and now he really doesn't show up to my chats anymore. He doesn't really show up to my in my comments or anything, which I kind of feel bad because I kind of feel like he feels like I forgot about him.
Yeah.
Because now I'm moving through so many people and I'm commenting through so many people, and I feel like he feels like I forgot about him. But I try to reassure him, like, hey man, I remember everybody who definitely was there from the beginning, and when I first started, and when I'm at 10,000 subscribers, I'm not going to forget who helped. Definitely like you, Ike, I'll never forget the journey that we took just to get to where we are right now, because it definitely is hard work. And some people don't realize how much effort you got to put into to get to where you want to be. And I've stayed up countless nights, countless nights, just trying to figure out, an angle and what I can do and what I can build off of, because a lot of people didn't really take to Fortnite. They just really don't care, like Fortnite's cool, but there's a lot of people are like, if you're not the best at the game, I'm not going to watch you,
Yeah, I've heard, Lady Lacey, how you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Hello. Tonight's Dirt Red Gaming's celebration, his milestone tonight. So we're celebrating. So give him a congratulations. We got Rick in the chat. Gina's in the chat. Everybody say hello to Lady Lacey. You know Lady Lacey? I've seen her before. I think maybe on other channels.
Hold on, let me get back in here. I'm trying to get back on.
So the other night, whiskey, whatever, when DD's page was on,
yeah.
I was mixing him up with another guy named Whiskey. I was thinking it was the same person. It was because there's a Whiskey. His name is Whiskey something, and then there's another Whiskey guy. They both have whiskey and then something else at the end. So I was totally mixing them up. I was having a conversation with him, and he had probably never met me before. You know what I mean? So some of these YouTube channels, they're kind of the same. You know what I mean? Have the same name. So I'm like,
yeah, I've had that happen to me before, where I thought I was talking to somebody else. This kid asked me to make him a banner for his channel, and I actually was talking to somebody else. It was actually the wrong person. So he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Exactly.
But
And
you
I was
know,
like,
he was being real nice about it because he could have been rude and said, "Hey, you don't know me, Ike. Why are you talking to me like this?" You know what I mean?
yeah, no, definitely. I mean, and I've been in people's comments before, you know, and just the comment, you know. I genuinely like just watching people's videos and seeing what type of content and what type of ideas they've came up with, because you never know what type of inspiration you'll get, you know. Which
Yeah.
honestly, I got some new inspiration for new videos now, that I want to come out with. But it's just funny because I've watched like countless, like I said, thousands of videos of different people, different content. Just people ask me to watch. Hey, can you check out my videos? You know, and I'll watch them. I'll legit watch them, and I'll legit subscribe, and I'll legit. And I think that's the difference with some people, because they ask, you know, why doesn't my channel grow? You know, and I tell them, you know, find people who do exactly what you do and comment on their videos and legit be in their videos, and you know what I mean, be authentic about it, you know, and not try to cheat the system in any type of way, because YouTube really don't tolerate it. They don't at all. They'll cut you
I was
short
talking
real
about
quick.
that minorities are weird, dude. They start acting up at weird times.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
So I start going like this when I'm talking.
Yeah.
Everybody looks at me all weird, like, "What's wrong with this guy?"
No, I do it a lot too. I do it a lot when I get nervous. I play with my face.
Yeah. I noticed that video, that 10-minute video I did the other day. I was like scratching my head here, scratching
Yeah, no,
here,
it's okay.
scratching my nose. I'm like, "What's wrong with me?"
Yeah, it's
I
okay.
hear it from my phone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can tell the video quality is a lot better, dude. It's from my phone because it's from my iPhone, so the video quality on that was a lot better. So it was pretty cool. So where's your end game in this? As far as how far do you want to take your? I know you want to work on music later, and we can help each other on that. But and we're already going to, because like I said, I'm gonna figure out how to give you points off my new album, stuff like that. You know what I mean? So but as far as the gaming channel, how far do you think you could push this, and what's your main milestones, your main goals with it?
My main goal for my gaming channel is just to put out good content, man. Like really, I haven't thought about a number that I want to hit. I'm not really even trying to chase the numbers. Like I said, I do a lot of things. I do a lot of art and things like that. And a lot of my videos that I put out, I see them as art, regardless of what I'm doing. And it just to even get it out and to get somebody to watch it and get somebody to comment, or like I put out a video the other day. It was for Metal Gear, which is a video series that I'm going to try to do. And I put out a video and I added music to a fight scene that was already in the video. But I added music to it. And one guy commented on the video and just said, I really enjoyed the fight scene and I really enjoyed the music that you added to the video. And it's just things like that that are very small that really, really makes me want to keep doing what I'm doing, regardless of what number I hit or where I get to or what status milestone I reach. I just really like doing what I do just for what I do, you know, like the feedback from it, the negativity. Oh, I can't stand it, but I know it's going to happen.
Yeah,
But it's like the positivity, like even what we're doing right now, like this, I would have never did years ago. But I think that it's real cool that YouTube can allow people to connect, you know, on a different degree, a different level, people to disagree on a different level, you know,
yeah,
and just to chop it up, you know what I mean, and
yeah.
get some things aired out.
I tried, like I said, I was going to try to make it a little interviewish, but then a lot of kind of back and forth on progressing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. What do you think? Where do you think you're gonna be at?
I'm gonna start running the IKEDOG music channel also. So Ike Diaz live. The main thing I wanted to do with that there, they're ambushing, so I'm not going to be able to do the full amount that I wanted to do, you know, because I was going to go full FE movement / truth movement, and they want to go away from that. You know what I mean? They don't want that on their platform, you know. So
yeah. And there's the YouTube. YouTube is YouTube, and along with Facebook and Google and all those big.
they're all connected together, all tied together, dude.
Yeah, they're blocking a lot of. Supposedly we have free message, but they're blocking a lot of the message, and especially if you're speaking something that's true, people will do that, you know, and that's what ends up happening.
I think that you know, the amendments like freedom of speech, I think it applies differently to the internet than it does in the public eye. You know what I mean? There's two different ways that can go. In the public eye, freedom of speech, you know, is open. People could say anything they want. But online, they're censoring it so bad now, dude. It is George Orwell's 1984. You know what I mean? I still have my report from the 7th grade on George Orwell, dude. You know what I mean? And I still bring them up to people that I know, and they have no clue who George Orwell is, you know. You know what I mean? And then you hear all these other truthers right now over the last year or two. They just say the Orwellian 1984, and the video game stuff is a part of it because you got the simulation stuff that they're going into, you know, with those goggle things, and there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff coming up with video games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be on. I'm not trying to go, you know, because we're trying to celebrate for your milestone. But I try to stay away from the other reason I try to stay away from it is because there's so much symbolism in there, and there's so much hypnotism in there, and there's so much like spell casting in there that I try to stay away from because I don't want to be in that role. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Lady Lacey, you can definitely do a cooking channel if you wanted to. You can get that cooking channel out there. It'd be hard to compete with, but you can definitely get it out there. But yeah,
there's a lot of cooking channels. More, you know, More Eats, right, Lady Lacey? I would check out More Eats because she don't have a cooking channel, but she does
food,
like cooking adventures and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And she really helps people grow with their numbers. Rick, you're right, man. They're blocking a lot of. I don't even want to say that word, but the FE movement. But Rick's right on that.
Yeah, they definitely are. And it is a part of video gaming. Like you said, they're coming out with the new virtual realities thing. And I think that's going to be a whole next level type deal. I don't even want to get into it. I mean, virtual reality is already out, but
you've seen the movie Player One, right? I haven't seen it. I've only seen like clips of it.
Yeah, I was going to say me too. Same thing. I don't indulge in much TV.
But yeah, I don't watch TV either myself, but there is but they are doing like we know they're doing pre-programming, we know they're doing psyop. So everything that they do with TV, they're putting stuff in there that's going to be messing with your brain. You know what I mean? That's simulcasting different messages into your brain. So these are patents that are already released by the government. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So, that's why another reason I try to stay away from it. I try to get my kids away from it, but it's really hard. You know what I mean? At least they follow the FE movement with me. You know what I mean? But as far as getting away from that stuff, I don't think I can ever do it because it's like I call it like zombie mode almost. Like not everybody's like that, but people get to where they're on that thing for like 12, 13, 14 hours a day.
Yeah. And it's mind controlling, and they built it that way. You know what I mean? That's exactly what they want, and then they want the masses to be dumbed down. So when it's time for them to make a move or do whatever they have to do, we won't ever see it. We won't even see it coming. We're too blind. And it's funny because a lot of the stuff that it ain't even just video games, but a lot of the things that are going on in the news and currently down here in Florida, we have I don't want to call it like a disease, but I'm not too sure what to call it. But it's like some type of water bacteria that has been actually like making a lot of people sick. And they've released it in the press like a few times, and they said something a few times, and I explained this to people like back around July 4th. And I explained to people, I was like, man, dude, this is something that's real serious. I don't think people really understand what's going on. I don't even think people really see what's going on. And I don't know for sure, but I just know that something wasn't right. And now there's a lot of people that's actually being sick from it. But like the news really don't talk about it as much. Like I said to somebody else, this is Florida. You know what I mean? This is midsummer. I don't think they want to release in the press too much that they got a bacterial disease that's going around inside the water. You know what I mean? They're going to lose a lot of money.
That's one thing you don't want to miss is the water supply, man. The water supply is the most important.
Well, that's just it. That's where they're trying. Population is crazy. Like down here in Florida, the population is crazy. And that's an easy way of population control.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Without not to throw it out there like that all on some craziness, but like that's in my eyes, that's
being conspiratorial. I'm the one supposed to be doing that stuff, man.
No, man. That's my forte. That's what I do. That's what I do.
But Lady Lacey, we will just let us know when you start going with your cooking channel. I know Dirt Red Gaming will be there, and I'll be there to support while you grow.
Oh yeah,
definitely. I was going to tell you, Dirt Red, we're going to get a lot of comments. I'm probably going to get about 50 comments in my channel.
Yeah,
that star you got right behind you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, you can see that, huh?
Well, it's probably for the Cowboys or something, right? Or
no, actually, my wife made that. My wife, she does crafts and things like that, and I tell her all the time. I'm like, man, you should definitely strike something up, like not even a YouTube channel because I do it, but I tell her to do like a website, like an Etsy or something like that, and like put some of this stuff on there. I said, people love the stuff that you make, you know, and she does all kinds of little creative stuff.
Well, actually, Etsy is the one that's going to be selling my book. I already worked out the deal with them.
Oh yeah, see, there you go. Years ago.
The Cowboys suck, but Rick, I think you know why I brought that up, Rick, because I know you're part of the truth movement, Rick. So I think you know why I brought that up. That's why we're going to get harassed on that. It's beautiful. I'm glad his wife made it and he explained it to us.
Yes.
We're still going to get a lot of harassment because people are going to say it's a, you know.
Because I'm in the South, it's Texas. I'm sorry. We love Dallas Cowboys.
I told you I'm going to be in Dallas and all. I thought you were in Florida, but I'm going to be in Dallas in November.
No, I'm in Florida, man. I'm just joking around.
Yeah, but they're gonna hit us hard.
What did he say?
She says, I need my FE research channel for my sanity, but I would like to play the YouTube game.
I see.
Lady Lacey, do you know what the FE movement is?
I don't know. I'm not too sure. I hope she knows.
Let's see. Hopefully she knows what it is. So we've been staying along the lines of the video games. We've been going off into a few little things here and there, but it's really cool. Like I remember staying up when every year when Madden came out, me and my son would be over at the video game store at midnight because they'd give out Jimmy John sandwiches, pops, you know what I mean? Chips.
Yeah.
We'd be in the big line waiting for it. We'd be VIP, so they put us at the front and give us our chips and our little sandwiches and stuff. And then me and my son, we'd come home. It'd be a school night because they'd release them on Tuesday. Yeah. And we'd stay up till 7, 8 in the morning. I'd be like, just stay home. Don't even go to school. Don't worry. And me and him would sleep all day. You know what I mean? So we'd have these nights planned out. They were so cool, man. I miss them. Like
playing Madden, yes, I remember Madden, yes.
Every month a new game would come out, and they would throw these big old parties where like 1,000 people would show up to these events, you know?
Yeah.
So it was pretty fun. That's one thing I do miss about the gaming and the place we went to. Oh, lady, that's cool, Lady Lacey. I appreciate it. I was just joking around with you. I knew you know what it meant. I mean, it's big now. It's out. You know what I mean? I'll be in Dallas in November for the convention. So it's And I like to. They got a cruise coming up. I don't know if it's these same guys or if it's these same guys. I like to go on that cruise. But if it's the other ones, the one that Obama used to talk about all the time, uh, the Society. If it's them guys, I won't go because those guys are called control opposition. So I wouldn't go. But if it is, if it that's what they say, but I don't know. You know what I mean? So. But if it is these guys, Robbie Davison and them, I'd like to go. I'd like to try to get the money together and go with them on that cruise, But they have big plans. They want to go down to the Antarctic, man. But they're killing people trying to go down to the Antarctic. You know what I mean? It's easier to cross the border from Mexico than it is to go to the Antarctic. I know that sounds scary, huh?
No, because there's a lot of gold over there in Antarctica. There's a lot of money to be had in Antarctica.
All right, Lady Lacey, are you saying you're going to go to the FE convention in November? Is that what you're talking about? That'd be cool. I'm trying to meet up. I got 2 interviews already set up. That'd be cool if you can make it down there. I was talking to Rick about it. I know he said he can't make it, but so Rick, just by chance, since you think the Cowboys suck, who is your football team? You guys know I'm a Bronco. I don't subscribe to sports no more, but I'm a Bronco. I'm a Denver Bronco.
Nah, you're okay.
We had the best quarterback of all time, so it don't matter. John Howie's the best.
Well, you had.
He's retired. He's old. You know what I mean?
You had, right?
You can't put Tom Brady. Tom Brady's not even in the top 20 because he played in a soft era.
Yeah.
In an era where they signed the agreement in 2001, 2002. I know you heard me talk about this over and over.
Yeah.
Where they signed an entertainment deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So,
do you have anything else? Oh, that'd be cool, Lady Lacey. If you could make it down to the FE convention, because everybody. I want to hang out with everybody that can make it. You know what I mean? So. And right now, the plane tickets are really cheap. I don't know where you're coming from, but it was only $110 from Colorado. Round trip.
That's where I want to come to. I want to come to Colorado at least once.
Oh, you'll love it out here, man. Let's get you out here, man.
Yeah, at least once. My buddies went out there, seeing the mountains and whatnot. A little while ago.
Crazy, huh?
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna speak on it, but yeah, let's just say they had a fun time.
40s, and they probably was kicking up the mountain, man. I used to do that when I was a kid, so I already know what's up.
Let's just say they had a fun time.
Oh, the Eagles. Rick said he's an Eagle.
Okay, I can respect that though.
Man, they blew up Tom Brady and Nick Foles, man. I was hoping the Broncos would have got him, man. I was praying that the Broncos would go after Nick Foles. I think they still got both quarterbacks. We're over here supposed to be talking about gaming, and we're talking about sports, man.
Sports. That's okay. We're men. That's what happens. I shouldn't have said that.
Keep blowing up the gaming for a second. I'm gonna take me a real quick break to get me some water or some pop, man, because I'm getting dry. My pop and my water is getting hot. So keep talking, man. Explain your game situation. Just if you can, stay away from any cuss words. I try to stay away from cuss words. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, definitely.
I try to avoid algorithms. I don't cuss anyway in person. If you met me in person, you could see how.
Yeah, no, I try and do the same thing, brother.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and keep talking to explain your channel to everybody.
All right.
Yeah, the Eagles have a really good QB. I will admit that you guys have 2 really good QBs, not just one QB. You guys got 2 Super Bowl QBs on your hands. So pass one over to the Broncos. The Broncos are going to win the Super Bowl this year. We got a quarterback from Baltimore, and I said this 3 years ago. The Broncos were going to get him. I don't even like him, but he fits our system, and the Broncos are going to win. So my bad. Go ahead. I'm going to go fill these up real quick. I'll be right back. But explain kind of walk everybody through that. So we got 11 people in the chat. Kind of walk through and let everybody know what about your channel, about how you put it together and how you're running it, and like I said, I know you already explained about your goals, but just give us a little more. in detail. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, no. Most of the time in my channel, what I try to do is I try to make sure I make something that's remembered and something that people get, you know, a feeling from. And there's a lot of videos that I put out, you know, they're just gaming videos to some people, and they're just, you know, just another video game. But a lot of kids enjoy it, you know, and a lot of other people enjoy it, you know, and like I said before, it takes me a very long time to make some of this stuff, and it takes me countless hours to edit the videos and things like that. And I do it mainly because of the love for doing it, and I like entertaining, and I love video games, and I love playing them. And to try to achieve a goal from where I started from, it was always funny because nobody really watched anything. And then now I have a lot of people who actually comment on my videos, people actually watch, people actually listen, people tell me, you know, keep doing what you're doing. And there's so much positivity behind it, you know, and it makes me want to keep going. And then I ask myself, why haven't I done this before? You know, but it really is fun, and I really do enjoy it. I really enjoy you guys, and I appreciate everything you guys do. Thanks for coming to the channel. Thanks for coming to Ike Diaz Live. You know, it makes it really, really cool, you guys. And I'm not too sure what type of goals do I have for my channel right now. It's too early to tell, so I'm not too sure. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't do YouTube before. No Mercy, what's up? Thank you for joining, man. This is a little celebration. We're trying to just show off my channel. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. You know. But yeah, I ask myself sometimes, why haven't I done YouTube before? It's not that I have trouble speaking or anything like that, or it's not like I get nervous. I do get nervous sometimes in front of the camera. That does happen. But I don't have trouble speaking. And I try to keep it clean because, like I said, I have a son of my own, and I have a lot of kids who actually watch the stream and things like that. There was a one time I was streaming, and there was a kid who actually joined the stream and was being very, very rude to another little kid. And the little kid actually joined in on his defense, and the older individual just seemed to just, I don't know, want to bash and just be really, really mean and crazy. And the funny thing is he has over 300,000 followers, and I still don't understand why he would use a platform to be rude and bash other little kids
57 headshot
in the background and things like that. So it's just like, I don't understand why he would do those things. So I ended up talking to this kid, and this kid just was being really, really rude. And I couldn't understand why he was being the way he was. But it's stuff like that that's in the game, that happens in the game, that really makes me want to just got to be an advocate and try to monitor the social gameplay and things like that, because like I said, my son plays, and it's hard for me to listen to what some of these kids are being the way that they are. It just makes no sense. But that's why I do what I do, man. That's why I make my channel, so that it makes it easier for me to do what I got to do. All right, you guys. I think I'm gonna have to get off. I appreciate you guys stopping by, Ike. I appreciate it.
4 minutes, man. We had 2 conversations to finish out.
Yeah, I know, man. It's late, my dude. And
I was trying not to make no noise. I was pouring the water in the pot for mine. Trying to be real quiet about it.
Yeah, no, you're okay, man. I got my son in the background. He's getting a little tired right now. He's been playing his games back here. I need to get him to bed. But yeah, I just got the rambling about the toxic little kid in the stream. But yeah, no, that's why I do what I do in the game. You know, that's why I try to play these games and get involved and try to become a positive person and kind of get rid of that negative image that's put on games and put on gaming in general, because there's a lot of kids who actually end up being a certain way because they play these games, or like you said before, the influence that they do have on kids' minds and things like that, that ends up making these kids, I don't know, just do crazy things or be crazy in general. I'm not saying that's directly from video games, but it does play into.
You kind of mean like acting out? Is that what you're trying to lead toward?
Yeah. No, it kind of plays into. I mean, some kids when they play these games, and I see it even from my own son, and sometimes when they play these games, they forget that it's a game. So all their emotions go into it, and then they'll start crying or things like that. And you have to explain to them that it's just a game, you know?
Yeah. I remember my son used to yell and stuff.
Yeah, no, I used to do it myself. That's what I mean, you know? But it's like, I don't know, some of these games nowadays, a lot of kids get fully invested in, you know? I know you've seen some of the videos of some of the kids who play Fortnite and their reactions to losing or their reactions to winning the game, you know, and it's a little much, you know. Like I said, I played the Madden, I did the online thing, and I did the Call of Duty thing where, you know, we talk crap to each other back and forth. But like nowadays, it's just a little different, and and then have this kid like
positive, man. That's what that really means a lot to me, that you can get online with your son and you can keep things positive, man. And it's good to hear, you know, a dad like you go down those paths, man, because there's not a lot of dads that will even take the opportunity or take the time out to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I want to be a positive image for him at least.
So I know you want to go, but we got to just bring this up real quick because
go ahead.
So the HD, we said we talk about him just for a second. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, a lot of people have called him a scammer. This and that. I just think that he opened up a lot of eyes.
It's funny because I had never seen that until you sent me and you said, "Hey, we're going to be talking about this." And then I was like, you know what? Let me look this up again and revisit it before I get to talking about it. And I talk about something I don't know anything about. But I did run across this lady who had an article, and she said just that. And she was saying how he's a fraud and like how he wants people to believe that these fake accounts exist and things like that, but they don't. And here's this other guy who made a video showing that it does not work, and here's why. And in that same video, the guy goes on to saying that HD actually showed up in his comments and left him a comment, and then ended up blocking him later on from his own channel and things like that, which I don't know. It's, once again, it's YouTube. Like, you never know what people, you know, put out there for publicity, you know, or just for at least a stunt, you know what I mean? To get other people to believe. I mean, I forget who says it exactly, but if you speak confidence enough, like if you speak confidence enough, you can not know what you're talking about at all. But if you speak confidence enough, people will definitely believe you. And it's not a matter of how many people, but Yeah, no, it definitely will happen. So it's not if he knows or if he doesn't know, but it's like, I don't know. He speaks with a lot of confidence. You know what I'm saying? Like
He knew enough to get the ball rolling, like on the, he got on these guys. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, oh yeah, oh
and,
yeah,
and there was a lady from Colorado who was selling packages to for $300 to $500, so she could. I think that's what the scam was.
yeah.
We're selling those packages for $300 to $500, for people to become sovereign citizens, so that they can use their social security card in capital letters. You know what I mean?
That's wild.
So,
That is
so
wild.
I can't. I was gonna announce her name tonight, but I can't remember. But she is here from Colorado, and she really was selling packages for $300 to $500. And I was at a point in my life where I was like, well, if this is real, I'll pay for one of these packages. But I could have done all the work myself. I went to college to fill out all this paperwork. The paperwork she was talking about, I was like, I know how to fill out all this stuff already. So why would I need her to do it for me? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I said, her and him went back and forth over and over. They were having like battle videos, and if you remember back when all this was happening, I don't know, what is this, 2-3 years ago?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, it was like 2000 and what is it, 13? I want to say, give or take. Oh, when I found it. Matter of fact, I'm sorry, it was 2015 is when I found it.
I think you still had time to jump on it early, because I'll tell you guys real quick about a father and a son that I know. I'm gonna have to just put it like that. So algorithm. The son did it 4 times for himself.
Yeah.
And he did it once for his father. I talked to you about this already.
Yeah.
Well, there were 4 reversals on the son, and the one for the father for $1,200 never got reversed to this day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's true. This stuff really did work. So it's like I had to put it that way because of algorithm stuff.
Yeah.
And I think that people who got on it early and used like family members' names, I don't think it ever got reversed. You know what I mean? I don't know for sure, because I don't know a lot of people that got into it. You know what I mean?
I mean, from my personal experience, and I say my personal experience because I tried it once, but I didn't go as far as to going through with it. But I peeped the information, and I wanted to see if this information was actually true. I mean, it intrigued me, with something. It's one of those things that I do is when I hear something or anything that's very interesting, I'll do research, and I end up doing research on this. And come to find out, my name is, like you said, in capital letters in several different locations, being used for different offshore accounts, different treasury accounts, and things like that actually are in my name. I'm worth over $300,000 currently, and that's 2 accounts that currently stand right now. There's also another account that's within the Bank of New York. It's a treasury bank in New York, where there's a couple $1,000s there as well, that I found. And I just thought it was really weird. And I told this to my wife, and I said that it was weird that this actually exists. And I don't know if it's, what I mean, entitled to me whatsoever, but it did pique my interest, and it also kind of terrified me because it does exist. You know what I mean? And some people kind of dismiss this stuff because they're like, oh, here's this other crazy guy on the internet talking about things that don't or can't be real. But just that alone, just that thought alone, and seeing the actual concrete proof made me believe that there is actually something higher than myself that I don't understand. And even dipping your hand into that may lead to something else. So it was just like, I don't know. I ended up backing away from it because it became too much for me anyways.
Well, there's, they had some actors go to court. I remember, the big story You know what I mean? And I guess HD had contacted one of them or once or twice or something like that. But it was a whole act scene, you know, oh, they're going to go to jail for 9 months or, you know, nobody ever went to jail over that. That was all an act, dude. You know what I'm saying? None of that stuff went down the way they said it went down. They couldn't even provide actual court papers, dude, that there was even anybody in court for that. What they were in court for was like theft, because the guy had took the big RV off the lot that was like $500,000 or something without the paperwork done. That's what the whole court thing was about. You know what I mean? If he would have just finished the paperwork, they would have never had those problems. They would have never ran into those problems at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And the funny thing is, in that same article, the guy goes on to saying that because he processed one of the transactions, he processed it, or it was processed, but he said for whatever reason on his billing account, it said that the payment was overdue. Even though it was already paid, it still said it was overdue. And then he said when he called his company, they said, oh, they're trying to figure it out. And he said that regardless of what happens, you're still not liable because it's not your fault that the payment was messed up. Which I don't know exactly what that means exactly. I stopped watching the video, but it was like, I don't know. It's just real interesting, this guy's theories and what he believed to be as fake. And like I said, I just always feel like there's some type of I don't know the word to use for it, but some type of block, I guess, or somebody's who's going to come out and dismiss what somebody else says, even though it's truthful information. But there always has to be somebody who's going to come out behind them and say, nah, man, this guy's crazy. Where'd he come up with this idea? You know, and the masses are going to listen to that guy who's saying the other guy's crazy because it's never been heard of or it's never even been seen. But when you do the research yourself, how is this stuff actually here? You know what I mean? How does it actually exist? Like it's concrete proof it actually exists, you know, and to actually look into it. And like somebody else once told me that the US, they actually don't have any money. We're actually poor, you know. But
what you're saying is there's no gold there either.
Yeah. So that's a whole nother.
I want to get into too real quick.
Yeah.
But you already know there's no gold there, and we've been lying about that too all these years. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
they were supposed to be holding gold there. So the bank accounts, the place for Colorado is located in Kansas. So we had to take care of this through Kansas back and forth. You know what I mean? So like, there's only like 10 places to go in America to get this done. So everybody before like 2015, a lot of it went through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was nothing they could really do about it because they were the actual people. They couldn't do, because people are already really sovereign citizens already. Yep. So there's no reason to fill out to become a sovereign citizen, because you already are a sovereign citizen. And what people don't understand is when a baby's born, once they sign that birth certificate over, they're signing it over to the government. You know what I mean? And people don't even know that. It's probably more now, but you know, it's $1 million insurance for each one of those birth certificates, man, that people don't even know about, you know?
Yes. Yes.
I from rabbit holes, man. Trust me, dude. I know we're celebrating Dirt Red Game, and we're celebrating tonight the 1,000 milestone for my buddy here. He did it. He put it together. It didn't even take that long. It only took like about 2 months.
Yeah, no, it was about 2 months. It was about 2-3 months. But no, we here. You know?
He did it, and we're just gonna keep building this channel up. You know what I mean? And everybody who works with us, I'm gonna do my best to help everybody else who works.
We gotta get you guys to stay tuned.
I know we got a lot coming up for you. I'm trying to get him to go to Dallas with me so we can party at the FE convention. Lady Lacey says she wants to go.
Okay.
Let's get Rick down there, Rick, because this is Rick's thing, is the FE movement. So
Rick, we can do that.
I think he's talked about it before about them being a big cash cow. Oh, there's your buddy. What about Rafa? Hey, how you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by again. I appreciate it, man.
What's up, Rafa?
Remember he was here last time. I think I saw him on your channel too.
Yeah, I think so too.
He was either on your channel or he was on Maurice's channel too, I think.
You know what's funny about that is like now that I've been circling around YouTube, I start to see some of the same faces.
Oh, I know. I
don't know if that happened to you.
I get it all the time, dude. Like I'll join a what you call it, and somebody will be like, "Hey, Ike Diaz," and I'm like, "Oh, dude, I know you from my channel." So it's cool though. It's cool because we're getting, you know, we're building. You know what I mean? And it's cool that people are getting to know us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, definitely. It's gonna be even better when you start walking down the street and people start to know you.
What the heck? Oh no, I don't want it like that, dude. That's really not one of my goals, dude. I've already did that lifestyle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, definitely.
I was just looking at this and it said, because I know we were already like at 25 likes, dude, and I'm like, it only said 7 likes on here. I'm like, what the heck? Because we were already up to 25 likes. And
yeah,
YouTube's done that to me before, man. On that Kill the MC versus 2-pack.
Yeah,
I had like 80 likes on there, 90 likes, and they moved it down to like there's only like 27 likes on there. I was so upset about that they would do that to me. There's a lot of people on live right now.
Yeah, there is. I see that.
Even though there's a lot of people, we're doing really good, man. You know,
it's funny because I was gonna end up going live tonight, but I ended up not doing it. But I'm live with you.
I know. I appreciate it.
No,
man,
it's okay.
this is crazy, dude. This is crazy. We had almost 25 likes, and now we only got 6 likes, dude.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, we had almost 25 likes, dude.
What?
I'm serious, bro.
What? I see that now.
We had over 25 likes, dude. I'm still looking at my phone. It says 22 likes on here. And I'm telling you, they done this to me before, dude. I had like 90 some likes on that Kill the MC video, and then all of a sudden it had Lady Lacey says she sees 25 likes, but did you refresh?
Yeah, she's gonna have to refresh because I just did. I just refreshed.
Oh, she hasn't refreshed. We were at 25 likes already. No, Rick says no more spinning on a cartoon ball. I'm gonna have to send you that song. Yeah, man, I'm serious. I had like 90 likes one time, dude, and they took them all away from me, dude. I wonder. Yeah, dude.
I don't know why YouTube does that, and it's slightly annoying.
Man, this is really annoying.
It's slightly annoying, that's and lack of better words, but it happens all too often, and especially it's like when you get that spike in watch time or you get that spike in thumbs up. It's almost like YouTube's algorithm thinks you're cheating, so they like either they're monitoring it or they're going to give it back to you later on, because I've had that happen before where it's like I had a sudden spike in subscribers.
Yeah.
I had like 5 subscribers subscribe at once. Okay. And I even was shocked. I was like, oh my gosh, that was a big jump. But YouTube ended up taking away those same 5 subscribers. And it was almost as if I never even got them. And later on that day, I ended up getting the 5 and plus another 2. Which I thought was weird, but I just figured they thought either, and I've read this somewhere, that YouTube will count someone as spam for whatever reason. I have no idea. I've had people's legit comments come through as spam, and it would be a real comment, you know, hey, yeah. I really like your video. It was really awesome. Thanks. I thumbs it up. And that comment will go to spam. So I really don't understand why YouTube does that, and I really think that their system is kind of flawed, personally. Because some of my views get taken away too. I've had that happen to my video for whatever reason.
Lady Lacey says we only got 6 likes, dude, and we sat here. People were giving us the likes the whole time we were on. How could that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I don't.
We sat here getting the likes, dude.
Yeah,
you know,
no.
Every time somebody came by, they smashed the like button for us, dude.
What about Rafa? What about Rafa? Did you hit that like button on the way in?
Rafa, you still here, man? Hit the like button for us so we know it's at 6 likes, dude, and we were over 25 likes a minute. We're at 25 likes.
When we like first started, yeah. When we like first started, it was like 25 at least.
Yeah, Rafa just hit the like button for us. I just saw it go up to 7 right now. Thank you, Rafa. I appreciate it. Man, that's crazy, dude. Like, just the people in the chat, dude, tells you that we should have over 20 likes, dude.
Seriously.
It's because we started talking about that other stuff, man. I bet you any money, dude. I bet you, Rafa, go check this out, dude. It's gonna be here's another thing I figured out what to do, but I'll tell you about it later. Once you're gonna need to know this information too when you once you get monetized and stuff, man.
Okay.
But I figured out one thing today. That is crazy, man. But so the other thing I wanted to say just real quick is gold and silver, or gold and silver. Yeah. The prices they're supposed to go up dramatically, guys. Like the price for gold and silver. So if you do have it. Rick said it's the Mandela effect. 25-7. That's the Mandela effect.
Let's go, Victory Royale, sucker.
No, but I always every video I do, I always have almost 30 likes every time I get done. You know what I'm saying? Just like that video the other day, I got 40 likes in 10 minutes.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I only had 2 kills.
Gold. The last thing though, gold and silver. From everything we've been hearing,
and half of the game. I camped in a hauler on a boat.
So if you do have gold and silver, the only thing is that if a recession happens, that may turn into a depression, guys. This is just some FYI. A loaf of bread could cost $500, $1,000.
Oh my God.
Gold going up to that price is really important. I know the Twilight Zone. That's what I feel like, Rick. I mean, we sit here working all hard, and then this happened to me before. They never gave me the likes back. I had like 80 or 90 likes on that Kill the MC versus Tupac, and then now if you can even go back to that video, and there's only like 27 likes on there.
What? They don't want that video to see the light of day. That's what it is.
Oh yeah, and it made money right away. And they demonetized it, and then I had to redo it. But once you get demonetized, they take all the money away. And then remember, I told you they charge you for the review on it, man. So my son just got back. So I'm gonna go ahead and close it down, man. I really appreciate it, man. This has been awesome. Congratulations to Dirt Red Gaming for hitting 1,000.
All right.
He's done awesome, and we're gonna keep supporting him, and I appreciate it. And hopefully you can work out some time, become part of KBLP LLC, man. Look into it, man. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
I think that it's a weekly podcast that you do on your own, like an hour podcast. But I think that maybe it's something you might enjoy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rick,
no, definitely.
If you're looking into doing we're looking for podcasters right now. So if you'd like to do one, and I know Lady Lacey said she was thinking about a cooking channel. You know, that might be a good idea. We had a guy that was going to do one, but man, this is like crazy. I'm tripping out, dude. That this happened right now, dude. I know we're never going to get these likes back. You know what I mean?
Nah, they won't. It's because of what we start talking about.
I know that
it
happened right after we brought that up, dude.
Yep, there was like no.
Right after we brought it up. So it was our fault, dude. And this video probably will not be monetized at all. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it was a good video. Congratulations.
It was, man. I appreciate you having me.
Man, I'm gonna push it around still so that people can listen to you.
Yeah.
Know your channel. Come stop by your channel. enjoy your channel. So like, I think people will really grow with you. You know what I mean? Like we're all here to grow together. Shout out to everybody who's been in the chat: Rick, Lady Lacey, Dee Dee, Amber, Gina, Steve, Rafa. I always say his name wrong. But thank you guys for being here. You guys are all amazing. Would you like to add anything before we go, Dirt Red?
No, not really, but I appreciate you guys for all stopping by.
Yeah, we're gonna do this again. We're gonna have another broadcast, me and him. So we got some other ideas that we want to throw out on the table and get with you guys. And so, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. In my analytics, it's still gonna say 25 likes on it.
Oh yeah, and that's what's crazy about it is like it won't show up on your actual video, but in your analytics it's there, and yeah. I don't understand that about YouTube.
I don't know what the deal is with this. It's kind of embarrassing because we sat here working all hard and doing a good job,
and that's all it came out to.
And then they took all the likes away from us, dude. Like the likes alone. That's me, you, Rick, Rafe, and Lady Lace right there. And look at all the people that have been here all night, dude.
I know the chat was live.
Yeah, we had a lot of people in here saying hello, dude. So we'll see what happens, dude. I don't know. Maybe they'll reconsider and give us our likes back, but last time they didn't. So
give us our likes back, YouTube, please.
I know this was Dirt Red Gaming's 1,000 milestone, guys. This was the party for him.
Maybe it was just me.
They can't take it away from us like that. You know what I mean?
No, they can't stop us. This is just one video. That's okay.
I know. We still got more videos to come, man. 6 likes. That's all it's showing. Wow. Okay. I'm tripping, dude. I'm like, whoa, dude. Like, jeez. I'm kind of embarrassed right now, dude. Like, I don't know what the. Nah, it's kind of embarrassing, dude.
It happens, man. It happens.
I know, because I wanted a good video for you. I wanted some good numbers. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I know you want to go. Rick, everybody that was in the chat, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate all the support. Everybody's amazing, and we will talk to you later. Ike Diaz Live, the place to be. Dirt Red, thank you very much, man, and we'll talk soon, man.
Definitely.
Sounds good? All right, later, man. Ike Diaz Live. Have a great evening, guys. Talk to everybody later.